at a new spot. And this time we got a juvenile, like transition phase female wagglers. This one a little bit easier to film than that other one we saw. These ones are pretty cool because it's like they don't have the juvenile pattern, but they also don't have the adult pattern, so super easy to tell that it's a female even though she's still got a bunch of green. But we're looking for something a little bit better, so hopefully we find that. Alright, well, this really sucks. First snake at this spot, and this would have been my lifer banded flying snake or twin bar flying snake. Dead on the road. Unfortunate, but you don't get many DORs in Singapore, but that one kind of stings. Oh well, night's early. This guy literally just got hit maybe an hour ago, if even. But unfortunate. We'll see if we can get any live snakes though.
That are from Japan that are $78.
The Colugo.
Look at this.
Weird looking mammal that glides. He was really close to the ground, but then as soon as we got near him, he bolted up the tree. Kinda cool.
If it's
There's definitely a snake up there, but I can't really tell.
It's coiled weird though. It's not like it's stretched out. Is it?
It's a wagglers. It's definitely a wagglers.
Did you see?
Yeah, look in the camera and shine right on him. You can kind of see that side pattern.
Is it a wag?
Yeah, it's a female wagglers. Dim the light. Dim the light.
Positive ID?
I would say so, 99%. Alright, after many attempts, my first wild retic in Singapore. So that's really cool. Nice juvenile, and I'm actually going to be able to get photos, unlike all the ones I found in Malaysia, because they were way up in trees. So cool. Snakes that I have as pets back home, out here in the wild, and not invasive Burmese pythons in Florida that have to be euthanized. So it's really cool to see wild native pythons this close. That pattern's so cool. I'm gonna take some photos and get some more video before he gets away. Look at that. Beautiful iridescence. The longest snake species in the world. Starts off smaller than this. This is about not even 2 years old. I just love that. Have them in captivity and know a lot about them and see them every single day, but yet it's so cool to see them in the wild. Super cool. Orange eye. Look at that. That's so cool. Alright, well, can only spend so much time. Got some photos. I'll try and throw one up in the video, but we're going to see if we can find some more snakes. But great start to the night. The night is still young. Guys, look at this. I just got my lifer elegant bronze back. He was sitting here camouflaged. And something super cool about these guys, if you look, they have really, really big eyes. Almost reminds me of a boomslang in Africa. But such a beautiful snake that I've never seen. I now have 3 of the Singapore bronzeback species. How many of them are there?
6.
There's 6. Okay, so I'm 50% done, and this is my second time here. So I really want to see the Copsteins. I have a chance tomorrow, but this is awesome. I got 2. I got the elegant right here, and I got the blue earlier in one of my other videos. So super awesome snake. Alright guys, another lifer for me. I'm sure the local herpers see this quite often. Not a very impressive snake. Dwarf reed snake. This is only my second ever reed snake species, so that's kind of cool. Do a little size comparison. He is tiny. So we got this guy who's just absolutely the tiniest thing in the world, and then a little baby retic. So the baby retic makes this guy look like the tiniest thing ever. And that was just a baby. Is this an adult or is this a small one for the species?
Yeah, this is pretty much as big as they get.
Okay, so this is an adult, and that retic was 100 times the size of the little hatchling. So, kind of cool. You find the biggest snake and one of the smallest snakes here. Got that iridescent glow, kind of like a sunbeam too. So it's pretty interesting. But hopefully we can get a couple more things tonight. Pretty cool. All right, all you bird people, see if you can identify this bird. I'm not sure what it is, but if you look at the bottom, those aren't leaves hanging there in the wind. Those are its tail feathers. Not sure what bird, but it's kind of cool. It's got like a bluish tint. Looks like a crow. Looks like someone else is out looking for snakes too. A water monitor. Don't see them at this park too often. Kind of cool.
They do.
I'm not sure if this is a Draco or not, but it's a lizard I haven't seen. So I'll record it. Pretty cool looking, kind of dull, but probably a female.
Yeah, right.
Alright, ID'd that lizard, and it is a garden lizard. But this one I'm pretty sure is the male because it's got that coloration under the chin, a little bit brighter. Yeah. Spitting cobra, guys. Look at that. He's going back in the rocks. I saw him for a split second. Jeremy saw him again. We're just gonna follow this thing. See how. Look at that.
If you guys move, he'll see us move.
Alright, guys, here's his head.
There he comes.
He's coming back out. Oh, come on. I want to see his head. There he is. Awesome, look at that.
It's the blind one, it's the crappy one.
Is it really?
Yep, it's got the blind eye, I can see
Wow. Okay, he's resurfaced once again. I saw his head for a split second. There he is. We're just gonna wait for him to come up onto the boardwalk, but he's hunting right now, so. Head went back in once again. He keeps popping in and out. He's gonna come up eventually.
There he is, he's right there.
Okay, there's his head, there's his head. Dad, is it the same one? Do you see the eye it's missing or no? Okay, hopefully he comes up.
There he is. I'll tell you in a second.
Wow, that's so cool.
This is a different one, it's a bigger one.
So we got 2 spitting cobras here.
Or you just misidentified.
Yeah.
I saw his eye, I looked right at it. Is someone coming?
This thing's like 6 foot long.
It is. Let's do a scene, hurry up, start talking. No, this is not the one with the bad eye.
Where's he at?
He's a different one. He's coming right towards you. Get your camera going. And now's your chance.
There's a giant monitor.
Please turn away from this guy.
Those are young monitors. The camera's probably just over that. Other ones I saw. Huge.
This guy's pretty big. Woke him up.
He's got an injury on the left side.
Oh, this is the one we saw earlier.
Yeah, there's a hole in this side that he
Yeah.
got attacked by another monitor.
Yeah, this is that big guy that we saw earlier.
Resilient.
Alright, well, haven't filmed one of these. They've been super fast, but that's a sun skink. I've actually never seen them in this area, which is kind of weird that they're here. But alright, well, after it being here for forever, finally saw it. That's really backlit, but
It's gonna be tough.
there it is.
Oh no, it's not. Where's he at?
Right up there.
The big black portion there. I'm pretty happy about my quiet day now.
Alright, here's the best. He turns his head. But there he is, the rhino hornbill. It's the best look I'm going to get at him unless he moves, which he might do right now. So we're going to get a different angle. There we go.
Oh, he's huge. Hey, on the brown. I'm getting good stuff, Neil, I'm telling you. Okay. There's gonna be a good pick in here. It's just hard to, he's not ever really coming out in the open.
Yeah, it's
Oh, he's looking right at us.
behind that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we'll get a shot of him. Yeah, these are.
Flat.
Yeah, I thought some more come over and they breed.
Oh no, they are quite rare actually.
Yeah, but in Malaysia, there are a lot more in Malaysia. Immersing everywhere. I've seen flocks of them immersing, like
Of
30
these?
or 30 or 40 of them.
Really?
Yeah.
Alright, we got a juvenile salty out on the... Well, he's not that small actually, but he's still got his juvenile colors.
Golden color as well.
Yeah.
When I came in
Basking out on the mud flat.
A big one?
Oh, just here.
He's way out there though, so
I haven't seen him for
there he is. Way out there. Guys, got a Gerard's water snake. Saw a couple of them, but this is the first one on the side out of the water. So I'll film some of the other ones that are in the water. Kind of a slender bodied snake. Almost like the crab eating water snake, but a little bit different. We'll just let him keep going. We're after something a little bit better tonight, but still a lifer for me, so pretty cool. Alright guys, these guys are going to be pretty much everywhere. These dog-faced water snakes, so I'm not going to film a bunch of them, but while it's still rising, I figured I'd take the chance to film a couple of them, so there's one. We'll see if we can get a bunch of other ones. Alright guys, we got a crab-eating water snake. I've only ever seen one of these before, and it was a juvenile, so this is my first adult. I'll give you a little hand comparison. He's just coming out of the water here, so pretty cool. We're still looking for some other species, but oh, there he goes. Guys, well, we got what I was looking for, which is the banded or the marine file snake, and he's just sitting perfectly. I already got some photos. We're just going to leave him here. But we still got one other species, which is the Cantor's water snake, so hopefully we can find that a little bit later. But if not, we got almost everything there is to find here. We still have mangrove pit viper, the Cantor's, and then possibly a retic, but these things are super cool. They're in the family with elephant trunk snakes, so they got that like wrinkled skin. He's about the size of my hand. But this is my first time seeing this species, so pretty cool. Really weird looking snake. Nothing like anything I've ever seen before, so awesome. Alright guys, we finally got it. Now we have all 5 of the water snakes just in one night, so that's pretty cool. This is the Cantor's, very slender bodied, high yellow in the face. That'll fade as it gets a little bit older. This individual has apparently been spotted a couple times, but it's got some weird kinks all down its back, so that's kind of unfortunate, but good to see that it's still out surviving, thriving, doing well, so we'll just let him get back to it. Alright, now we got pretty much the last snake we could find here besides a reticulated python. We got to get out of here because we got to catch a flight in the morning, but this guy was just crossing the boardwalk, little mangrove pit viper. I only saw one earlier in the week, but wasn't able to get any footage because he was way out there, so it's nice to be able to get at least something. This is a young one. He's got like a reddish brown tint to him, but pretty cool. Not going to spend too much time. We're going to go catch a cab back, but until I'm in Singapore next time, this will be the last time I see any of these species. Probably the last snakes I'll see of the year, unfortunately, but I'll be back at some point, so pretty cool. Alright, I lied. Not the last snake. Got an oriental whip snake up there. Pretty high green, but I actually got to get out of here now, so bye.